Stop being lustful. Stop trying to always talk to women and chase women. Like, it's the dumbest thing that you could do in your life. If you're a guy watching this video and you're suffering from lust, I'm not going to give you some religious lecture right now. I'm not going to sit here and say that lust is the devil coming into your life, trying to take you away from God. Look, I get that. That's a real conversation. There's a lot of good videos about that on the internet, and I'm not here to make that video right now. I'm here to come at you very logically because those videos exist and they're very good and I support them. And I'm someone that believes in that kind of stuff too. So that's a great path for you to kind of get off your lust. But if you just want a real bro to bro conversation about how you need to stop being such a fucking jerk off and stop jerking off to girls, I'm here to be your guy. You guys don't know who I am. My name is Sumi. I'm a dating coach. I'm a lifestyle coach. But right now in this video, fuck all that shit. I'm here to talk to you about why you need to keep your dick in your pants. And I'm going to talk vulgarly. So ladies, please excuse yourself from this video and this conversation. I'm here to talk to the guys about how lust will literally fuck your life up. Look, we are men. And as a man, you want to fuck. You want to feel good. You want to have a girl. You want her to be all yours. You want to own her, conquer her, dominate her. I get it. But at the same time, you got to do it in the right way. You got to be controlled about it. There is a fine, actually a very big line, I would say, that people cross over. Lust and love are two different things. So when we first see a girl, like when I see Shorty cross the bar, I'm not saying, oh, I love her. I lust for her. That's what it is. When I see the way that she looks, her silhouette, her physique, her the way she's kind of, smiling, that's lust right there. When I talk to her and I get to know her personality, that's lust right there. See, it's not love until I can treat her the same way without having sex with her. See, you love your mom. You love your sisters. You love your cousins if you have family like that, right? And it's not because you do stuff with your mom. 99% of people don't do this. I think there's definitely people that do, but let's stay on the topic here. It's because you love them. You care about them as people. They're valuable to you. You might even have a female friend that you love that you would never do anything with, but you genuinely care about her as a person. That's good. That's wonderful. And that's real love. But a lot of us get it fucked up with our partner. We think that we love this girl, but really we just love the sex. See, some of us date girls because the sex is convenient, because it's just always there. Because you can fuck Sally or Sarah or whatever your girlfriend's name is whenever you want. You can get a nut off and there's 41 types of contraception and you can do whatever the fuck you want. You don't actually do it because you love the girl. Because you can really just sit there and talk to her for hours and you can have an interesting conversation with her and you can actually benefit from being in a relationship with her. You do it because the benefit of being in a relationship with her is fucking her. And that prevents you from going out and talking to other girls on the street. Like, I get it. Logically, I get it. But at the same time, it still means that you lust for that girl. You need to learn how to control your manhood. As a man, especially if you're working out, you're lifting, you're looking lean, you're eating clean, your testosterone levels are going to be high, which means that you want to fuck. I get it. Women don't have these problems. Women don't really deal with this as much as men do. Like, women do. I'm not here to exclude the ladies, but like, we as guys, we really have to deal with this. And the men that win, you want to be living nice, having nice things. You got to learn how to control your lust, because I think that 80% of men, maybe even 90% of men, the reason they're not successful is because they fuck it up for a girl. They end up in a relationship with XYZ girl that's not actually good for them, that's not bettering them, that's causing a lot of problems and stress for them in their life. And they do it because they like fucking her. Y'all are being fucking dumb. If you're with a girl and you take the sex away and she has nothing to offer, guess what that makes you? A fucking dumbass. It makes you an idiot. It means that the only reason you're with her is because you can't control the dick that you have. And that is a fucked up thing. And that's why you're behind. You need to get in a relationship where you actually love the person, or you need to learn how to control your lust and really release it when it needs to be released. Lust destroys relationships too, okay? If you are uncontrolled in your lust, you're also gonna fuck up any relationship that you have, because you're gonna go cheat on the girl. You're gonna go disrespect her. Listen, I'm not an advocate for cheating. Whether it's a guy or a girl, I'm not here to be soft on you guys. Like, if you got a girl that's good to you, that actually makes your life better, but you're gonna go and watch porn and go fuck this girl and go talk to this girl and do that, it's gonna fuck up your relationship. It's gonna disrespect her. It's gonna make her look goofy. It's gonna make you look dumb. People are gonna respect you less. And ultimately, it's gonna mess your life up. And it honestly gets even worse when it comes to divorce. If you're married to a woman and you disrespect her and then she wants to get divorced from you, it's not good. Look, divorce is such a killer for men. I mean this with so much love. Men are 9 times more likely to commit suicide after a divorce. 75 to 80% of all the suicides in the world globally are men. And that breaks my heart. One of the biggest reasons I got into this business of coaching men and coaching people in relationships is because the biggest risk factor to men is not mental health illnesses or anything like that. It's bad relationships, because over 100 men a day in the US alone kill themselves. And that breaks my fucking heart. It absolutely kills me inside. And you know what the biggest reason is for those suicides? Failed relationships. Failed relationships. An inability to form a real deep, intimate connection with a girl. And that comes from a lot of different things. I'm not here to point one factor to it, but that breaks my heart. But the way that you're going to successfully approach a relationship more than anything else is to first love yourself. You got to love yourself first. If you don't got love for yourself, if you don't support yourself, nobody's going to support you as much as you. So you got to be your number one cheerleader. Like, your mind is the one thing that can't be against you. Because if your mind is against you, then nobody in the world is going to support you as much as yourself. Most people in the world, especially when you try to become successful, are going to try to stop you. They're going to be negative. They're trying to put you down. And so you need to be galvanized in your mind. You need to be very supportive on yourself. So it breaks my heart to see men take their lives because a relationship did not work out. And the majority of those relationships not working out has to do with lust, has to do with men not loving themselves and not being truly in love with the process of life. Lust will mess you up. Lust will destroy your emotional happiness and replace it with physical action. And it creates very unrealistic expectations. When you look at OnlyFans, when you look at adult porn, when you look at all this stuff, dude, it's all fake. It's not real. Like, I promise you right now, like, it's all bullshit. 90% of adult content has violent, demeaning, negative acts in it. It's not necessarily how it happens in real life. I'm keeping it real with you. The whole boss to office secretary, that might sound good, that might sound hot. That's the dumbest fucking shit you could do. Trust me, I've been there. You don't want to do that. It's not good. The whole step bro, step sister thing, that thing is fucking weird. Like, all this shit is not good. It's not real. It's all fake. And it creates very messed up, warped expectations of life. And you're constantly scrolling through tabs and looking at women. It messes up your brain. It causes erectile dysfunction. It makes you suck in bed with a real woman. It doesn't teach you game. You need to kind of develop that urge to have that need to be released, to go talk to women and build real relationships and then form real connections with people that are actually good for you in life. And also, you being a little horny is also good for you in business. Like, trust me, you got to be a little horny if you want to be successful. You got to be a little bit restricted and clamped up. You got to be like a werewolf on like a semi-full moon that's ready to get out. That's where you're going to perform the best, because you're not going to be in full animal mode, but at the same time, you're going to be strong. I know this might sound weird to a lot of you guys, but you need to have a balance of your testosterone. You need to have a balance and control of your lust. You need to be able to control the beast inside. And when you fall into lust and temptation, and when you're constantly chasing girls, you're a fucking loser. You're a fucking bitch. I swear to God. I meet guys all day that their entire life is just dedicated to chasing women. It wastes your fucking time. Think about it. How much time are you on dating apps, scrolling, trying to meet somebody, trying to talk to this girl, on porn sites? Oh my God. You know how much time guys probably waste on porn? How much of your life you've wasted watching videos that have absolutely no effect on your life, that are literally pixels on a screen of two people doing something that's pre-recorded, that's been distributed to the world, that a lot of other people are watching as well? You know how much time you're fucking wasting that you could be building a business, building a real relationship with, working on your fitness, your physique, writing a book, learning a new language? I mean, dude, what the fuck? A lot of you guys waste your time DMing girls, fantasizing about girls, chasing women that don't even give a shit about you, all to get what? A little nut off? Man, fuck that shit. Let's not even get into how much money you're gonna waste on lust. I know a lot of guys that literally just professionally trick. They spend fuck tons of money on women instead of bettering themselves. When you really lock in on life and become serious about your growth and become serious about you and loving you and finding real, genuine connections, then you start winning. Then you have the highest quality women coming to you, trying to date you. Because I'm gonna tell you something, the most feminine, elegant, smart women, they know how to detect high quality men. They know how to attract them, and they go for them, and they want to be with them, and they want to be partnered up with them. And so my advice to all the guys out there, stop giving your time to lust. Stop giving your energy to porn and chasing women that don't really give a shit about you. Start focusing on building your life up. Start focusing on getting in the best shape of your life, making as much money as possible, reading more books, educating your mindset, learning new languages, traveling the world, building real relationships. Start becoming a fucking dog, and stop being a bitch and a slave to your dick. I know this video is vulgar. I don't normally make videos like this, but I really got to send a message to you guys, because most of you guys are throwing your life away. Not necessarily even in a figurative sense, but sometimes in a literal sense. Because when you go down that road of lust and you get too caught up in just chasing sexuality, it creates a lot of sadness. It creates a lot of depression. It creates a lot of weakness. It creates a lot of failure in your life, in your emotions, and in the way that you just perform. And the last thing I would want to happen to any of you guys is for you to go down a path where something terrible could happen to you caused by you. So I say this with a lot of love. If you ever need help, if you ever are struggling with porn addiction or anything like that, DM me on Instagram. I promise you I'll reply. I check all my messages. I promise you I will. And more than anything else, thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to hang out with me, to talk to me, to listen to me. I love you guys more than you know. Thank you so much. Until next time, Sumi out.